What's up, guys? We got a little bit of an emergency welding job we got to head over to, so we'll dive right into this one. All right, so I just got a phone call from a contractor that is from a drilling company that's working at a dump just outside of town here. So it's probably about a 30 to 45 minute drive. I'm gonna take my nice truck because I don't have a mobile rig set up yet. So I asked the guy ahead of time, what does the site look like? Is it clean enough that I can get my truck in there without hurting it, flat tires, damaging it? He said, yeah, you can drive right up to the rig. So hopefully it won't be too bad. You guys will be able to see it when we get there. I've loaded up the Trailblazer. Apparently there's a crack somewhere on the rig and they can't drill with the crack, obviously. So we're gonna drive out there. It looks to be about a 3 or 4 inch crack. It doesn't look to be too serious. So we're gonna go out there. We'll probably have to hit it with a wire wheel, wipe it down with some rags, clean it up. We're gonna gouge it out and we should be good. So we'll go ahead and weld it up and see if we can't get them back up and running. So we'll hit the road and I'll give you guys a look once we get there. All right, guys, we're on the road. Give you guys a look at what it looks like out here. It's pretty much out on the desert, kind of a desolate area. For those of you who have never seen the salt flats of the Great Salt Lake, that's what it looks like. Once I hit the turn off, I'll give you another look, but it's kind of out here in the middle of nowhere, so this is kind of what it looks like. Just pretty desolate, and there's not a whole lot out here, just a couple industrial businesses. There's a landfill out here. So we're going to the landfill. Apparently they were drilling some kind of a well and then the crack developed. So that's what we're doing. Give you guys an update once we're there. All right, guys, here's the dump site. Just your typical landfill. We're actually clear on top. Kind of a nice view. And I don't know if you can see it, but that is the Great Salt Lake out there. So we got one of these excavators here with a drill rig on it. This sucker's got a crack in it. You can see it starts right here, travels up this way, and then it kind of turns. Now, the contractor told me somebody's already welded on it before, and I can see that because you can see where their weld was right here. So I'm going to hit it with a wire wheel and start gouging it out. The material is about a 1/2 inch thick, so we'll just gouge that nice and deep, and then we'll stack our beads on top of that, see if we can't get it welded out. So I'll get all set up and give you guys a look. All right, guys, got this all gouged out here. Hopefully you can see that crack good enough and you can see where it stops. So it stops about right there. Hopefully you can see it. You can definitely tell that it's been drilling at a dump site. Once you put the grinder to it, you can definitely tell it's been used on a dump site. So I'm gonna hit that with a wire wheel just to get the crud out of the bottom of that crack the best I can, and then we'll just go to town. So I'm going to be using 332 7018. I'm just going to fill that up. It could take me 7-8 passes to get that filled up, but that's the plan. And being that it's sitting vertical up like this, I like that, because then as I weld it vertical up, it kind of piles up instead of laying flat. So I think that's going to help our cause. So I'm going to go ahead and hit it with a wire wheel, and then we'll light it up. All right guys, so I changed my mind. Being that it's full of crud, I'm going to hit it with 6010 down in the root first to try to burn all that crap out of there. It's a little bit worse than I thought. So we'll hit it with 6010 and try to burn all that crap out, grind it out again, and then we'll start with 7018. Definitely tell that it's burning crap out of there. Oh yeah, that heat's opening that crack up, so it's making it easier to see, which is a good thing as well. All right, so I'm going to grind that out now. Okay, so there's our 6010 root. So now I am going to grind out the wagon tracks on that. If you don't know what wagon tracks are, it's either side of your weld where it kind of digs in, maybe a little undercut. So I'll grind that out, get it looking pretty again, and then we'll start with 7018. Okay, so all our pinholes and impurities are out of there. So now we'll jump over to 7018. I'm going to use 332 and we'll go to town. Sure, I'm liking this hood. Okay guys, hopefully you can see that first pass laid in there just like butter. I think that's going to work. So from here it's just going to be run stringer after stringer until it's filled up. So I'll go into time-lapse mode, we'll get this welded out, and then we'll come back to you and give you guys a look at the finished product. Okay guys, give you guys a look at what the finished product is. You see we filled it up. We wanted to make sure that it protruded past the surface. Gives it a little extra strength. We did have one little spot we had to touch up down there, but I think we're good. So that's going to wrap it up. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. We'll see you on the next one. What's up guys? We got a little bit of an emergency welding job we got to head over. I'm going to take my nice truck because I don't